Over £450 million was paid into UK lifetime ISAs by the UK government last year alone. This is an account that you can hold and the government will pay into it. Free money. Lifetime ISAs allow you to save an extra 25% towards either buying your first home or saving for later life through free money from the UK government. For every £4 you invest, the UK government gives you an extra £1. Whether you're saving for your first home or retirement, this is a huge boost. In today's economy, it's getting harder and harder to both get onto the property ladder and save for later life. High inflation with slow recovery, the increased cost of living, and sluggish growth keeping real wages low make it difficult to save full stop. For those looking to get onto the property ladder, they're fighting all of that and ever-increasing rent payments. As house prices and interest rates remain high, mortgages are less affordable. Higher deposits are required, and it's harder to buy that first home. This means more people rent for longer, which pushes rent prices up even more, which makes it harder to save for that deposit. It's a difficult loop to break. But a lifetime ISA could be the key to helping you break the cycle. For every £4 you save, the government will add an extra £1, up to a maximum of £1,000 government contribution each tax year. The money is locked away until you either use it to buy your first home or you reach the age of 60. You can withdraw early, but you face a 25% withdrawal penalty on anything you do withdraw for any other reason. If you're going to use the money to buy your first home, the property must be valued at £450,000 or less, and the account must have been open for at least 12 months. A couple of other key points to know: you must be under 40 to open an account, and once you reach the age of 50, you can no longer pay into it, though the interest will continue. A key attractor to this account for me is that you can choose between a cash LISA or a stocks and shares LISA. A cash LISA will give you a guaranteed interest rate each year, whereas with a stocks and shares LISA, you can choose where your money is invested and often beat the current interest rate. For example, consistently invest in an S&P 500 tracker, which sees average annual returns of around 10%. Your money could grow exponentially, but beware, there's a lot more risk here. There are quite a few caveats to the LISA, both for your first home and for retirement planning, which I'm considering doing a second video on. If that's of interest, let me know down in the comment section. So let's do some quick maths. Let's say you saved £4,000 each year from the age of 18, and at age 25 you go to buy your first home. You've saved £32,000 and the government have added an extra £8,000. You've got £40,000 towards your deposit. But let's assume an interest rate of 2.5%, which is well below today's rates, and you'd actually have £44,772, so an extra £4,772 from interest alone. If we use today's interest rates of around 4.5%, you'd have £49,010. Compared to your deposits of £32,000, that's over 65% extra. But what if you've already bought your first home and you want to plan for retirement? Let's assume you're 30 years old. You'll save £4,000 each year until you're 50, because you can't save after age 50 with a LISA, and again have an interest rate of 2.5% each year. By the time you're 60, you'll have contributed £84,000 yourself. The government will have added £21,000, and from interest alone, you've earned an extra £73,334. So total, you've got £178,334 from just £84,000 of your own money. What if you use a stocks and shares LISA and generate average returns of 7.5% with an index tracker? You'd have returns of over £421,000, leaving you a total of £526,000 from just £84,000 of your own money. With average returns of 10%, you'd have a total of £913,000. The extra £500,000 there comes from the power of compounding. The power of compounding comes from time. This is why you should open a LISA now. So in summary, you earn 25% free from the government. You can choose between a cash or a stocks and shares LISA, and you can grow your money for either your first home or for later life. The LISA is a fantastic aid to helping you prepare for your future and another step towards financial freedom. Whether you can max out the £4,000 per year or just contribute small amounts each month, through a combination of the government's bonus and time, you could grow your money massively. The tax year ends on April 5th, so you need to contribute to the account before then in order to receive this year's government contribution. I personally had a LISA for my first home, and then I opened a new one to plan for retirement. Do you have a LISA? How many years have you had it open, and do you plan on using it for your first home, retirement, or both? Let me know down in the comment section. Please leave a like and subscribe, it really helps me out a lot. Thanks.